routine flight, a clear sky, and a seasoned crew, what could possibly go wrong? But at 31,000 feet, Alaska Airlines Flight 261 faced an unthinkable crisis. A jammed stabilizer, a desperate struggle for control, and a chilling descent into chaos. As the plane inverted and alarms screamed, the fate of 88 souls hung in the balance. What led to this catastrophic failure, and could it have been prevented? The answers lie deep within a story of overlooked warnings and fateful decisions. January 31st, 2000. Alaska Airlines Flight 261, a McDonnell Douglas MD-83. It had departed Licenciado Gustavo Diaz Ordaz International Airport, bound for Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in Washington. The flight included an intermediate stopover at San Francisco International Airport. On board were 83 passengers and 5 crew members. Commanding the flight was Captain Edward Thompson, 53, a highly experienced pilot with 17,750 flight hours, including over 4,000 hours in the MD-80 series. Assisting him was First Officer William Tansky, 57, who had logged 8,140 total flight hours, with 8,060 in the MD-80 series. The aircraft was delivered new to Alaska Airlines in 1992 and had since accumulated 26,584 flight hours across 14,315 flight cycles. Flight 261 departed Puerto Vallarta and climbed to its cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. The first 2 hours of the flight were uneventful. However, as the plane neared Los Angeles, the pilots contacted their dispatcher in Seattle to report a jammed horizontal stabilizer. They discussed the possibility of diverting to Los Angeles. The jammed stabilizer was forcing the nose downward, requiring the pilots to exert significant force, up to 50 pounds on the control column, to maintain level flight. Despite the crew's request to divert, the dispatcher suggested continuing to San Francisco, citing weather conditions and operational flow issues. The crew, struggling to maintain control, worked through standard checklists and troubleshooting procedures with maintenance control. They attempted to free the stabilizer using both the primary motor and manual controls, but neither succeeded. Suddenly, the horizontal stabilizer shifted from 0.4 degrees to 2.5 degrees nose down. The aircraft began a dive, descending from 31,050 feet to 23,000 feet in just 80 seconds. The pilots managed to stabilize the plane briefly, but 15 minutes later, the jet pitched into another steep dive. Despite the crew's efforts to regain control, the aircraft plunged into the Pacific Ocean, approximately 4.3 kilometers north of Anacapa Island, California. Tragically, all 88 people on board lost their lives. Investigators later determined that the accident resulted from inadequate maintenance procedures. 2 years earlier, a mechanic at Alaska Airlines' Oakland maintenance facility had recommended replacing the jackscrew assembly for this specific aircraft. However, his recommendation was overruled by the next shift, and the plane was returned to service without the necessary repair. The jackscrew's wear went unchecked, leading to its catastrophic failure during Flight 261. This tragedy serves as a sobering reminder of the critical importance of adhering to maintenance protocols. The crash of Alaska Airlines. Flight 261 was a tragedy that left an indelible mark on aviation history. It was not just a story of mechanical failure, but a devastating reminder of the human cost of overlooked maintenance and delayed decisions. A single worn jackscrew, ignored recommendations, and the relentless push to keep schedules led to a catastrophic chain of events. 88 lives were lost that day, not to chance but to a preventable failure. This heartbreaking disaster forced the aviation industry to re-evaluate its maintenance protocols, ensuring such an oversight would never happen again. However, The lessons of Flight 261 serve as a stark warning of what can happen when safety takes a backseat. If you found this story compelling, please like this video to support the channel and share it with your friends and family to spread awareness about the importance of aviation safety. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into the stories behind aviation's most chilling moments.